So, good day everyone. So, now I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Jetro Piñonivo Francisco, and for this video, I will discuss the video that about drugs. So, this is our requirements in vice drugs. So, for this video, it will tackle the definition of drugs and also the different types of drugs, and the I discuss also the some of signs of drug users and also the ill effects of drugs in our body, especially the illegal drugs, and also I help also to enlighten to the viewer of this video to not take drugs. So we begin, and we begin to discuss. Okay. So first, we must to know the definition of drugs. So drugs is a chemical substance that brings about physical, psychological, behavioral, or psychological change in a person taking it. So when we talk about drugs, so drugs can also alter when drugs enter our body, it alter our body system of how they usually occur. So that's drugs. So the second discussion, the different types of drugs. So drugs not only one, but also it has so many types of drugs. Like for example, the alcohol, tobacco, cannabis. Also the cannabis also called marijuana, and also the cocaine, new psychoactive substance, and also the heroin. So in medical use of prescription drugs. So that's the types of drugs. So in taking drugs, it also have symptoms or um, symptoms or effect of a drug users. Especially we we know the definition of drugs is also the it alters, so it change our usually do in our body. So the first that I search is the changes of body is drug seeking behaviors, taking higher dose than prescribed, hostility, and appearing to be intoxicated, overly energetic or lethargic, and changes in sleeping and eating patterns. So the drugs also can change our eating or sleeping habits. So it also increase usage of alcohol, and taking drugs, you you engage more on alcohol and also the mood swings relating to ability of prescription medication. So that's the symptoms of drug user. Also, we explain also the ill effects of drugs in our body. So one of this is the depressant. So when we take when we take drugs, we will experience depress the function, because it is function of the central nervous system from your brain. In small quantities, depressions can cause a person to feel amounts they may cause vomiting, anxiousness, and death. So when we take drugs, we experience the depress. And second is hallucinogens. It is distort your sense of reality. You may see or hear things that are not really there. So when you take drugs, you feel this, you experience this, you you see things, but it is not really there. So third one is the stimulant. So the speed, they stimulate the central nervous system, they speed up, you feel more alert and confident. So that's the ill effect of the take drugs. And for me, studying of vice drugs control, I want to give information and help young people like me to not take drugs, because drugs, obviously we know that drugs can destroy our lives, can make alter our behavior, so that may cause of crime. So the one thing that I want to share to the young people for not take drugs is to avoid places where you know drugs and alcohol will be available. So you must to avoid that place that drugs is near to you. Like for example, you go to the places and bar, so the bar obviously it near the alcohol and drugs, so you may addicted of it. So second is you must surround yourself with friends who don't use drugs. So you must choose wisely in terms of you found a friend. You must to know deep about him before you getting friend of them, because uh, because it cause of you may have a bad influence, so you must to avoid it. And the third one is learning how to cope with stress and relax without drugs. So you must to learn how to manage your stress, and not to think that drugs is a solution of your stress. So second is I another one is the distract yourself with activities like exercise. Oh, so you must to engage more exercise or play basketball or sports, anything that can can you take away your stress and not to take drugs. So that's all my video, and thank you for listening. I hope you have learned from it. And okay, thank you.